back with a Get Ready With Me. Finally, it has been a super long time. If you're wondering what is on my face, it's actually toner pad. This is the toner pad that I'm using. It's from Round Lab, the moisturizing one. Like that. I know it has been a long time since I last did a Get Ready With Me because I don't really want to do the same old makeup over and over. But since there is quite a little bit of update from the last time I did my daily makeup routine, I decided to do a new one. Start off with primer. Okay, so I still really like my Guerlain Gold Primer. This one is still the old version and I think it's very expired. Don't ask me about this because I think it's been a few years since I bought this. But I heard the new formula, right, is much better. Just trying to finish up the old ones first, so... See, it's still a full bottle! I bought this at the airport. It was like having some travel discount, so I bought a few of them. Turns out you don't really run out that quick because I don't use the same primer every single day. Moving on to foundation, I'll be using the Hince Second Skin Foundation because I'm just going out for a quick dinner. Something that is a bit more breathable. Coverage is pretty light. Using my spatula, kind of like do this. For this one, I'm using the shade 21 Ivory. I love using spatula to spread out my foundation these days. The blender I'm using is so squishy. This one is from Pixiepax. If I'm gonna take pictures, you know, for shoots you really need like high coverage. Cause my skin is so like translucent, right? I can see the veins underneath my skin a lot. Smells great. Now for concealer, I'll be using this new Conceal and Heal by Abduct Beauty. They sent me just last night. I think it's the same formula as their old one, their previous one. This is a smaller version. Came out with the jumbo size one. Yeah, I'm gonna try 05. It's quite bright. There is a sponge at the top to blend out also, but I'm gonna use my blender. Wow, the coverage is pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the IPSA concealer some more for my dark eye ring because not sure you can see, but just draw a line at the dark eye ring. And then I use this concealer brush from Fenty Beauty. It's the 180. So on my recent trip to Korea, I actually got this new Fixealer from the Saem. You know, the Cover Perfection Tip Concealer is my favorite thing ever, so I went to the Saem to see what's new. So the staff told me the difference is the Fixealer is more long lasting. And actually there is also a scent. Like, it smells good. So I think if you are very sensitive to strong fragrance, this may not be for you. There is no scent for the concealer one. I'm not too sure if it's really more long lasting. I kind of feel like it's a little bit similar to the concealer. There is not much difference for me. It's $1 more expensive than the original version. To blend out my concealer, I'm going to be using this Barbria 270 concealer. It's like very dense. I got this on Taobao, so I don't know if the brand is legit, but it works really well. It's perfect for like spot concealing. Now it's time to set my concealer. I always like to set my concealer even if I'm going to go for a dewy look or anything because Singapore is too humid. You cannot. You just can't. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my Guerlain Compact Foundation on my very dirty sponge. I like to use compact foundation to set my conceal area because it gives additional coverage on top of what I've already done. Because I don't want a too matte like finish. I am going to be using this Guerlain Meteorites in 02 Rose. If you've seen my very long ago Get Ready With Me, you'll know that I've been a huge fan of this Meteorites in a different packaging because it's so many years ago. This is the new formula, so it's more hydrating for the skin. Okay, so I'll be using the Guerlain Meteorites brush as well. You know, sometimes I want to set my makeup but I don't want my makeup to be super matte or powdery. This is so good. It's gonna look like you don't have powder on, but it actually is there. I'm gonna move on to my brows. So recently I got this very interesting product on Taobao. It is from the brand Flortte. This brand, the packaging is super Y2K, so I feel young when I'm using this. This is like an inky eyebrow pen. Look at the tip. The tip is like hair light easily. I wouldn't say it's like super user-friendly because you kind of need to get used to the strokes. And I still use a spoolie to kind of blend out stroke marks a little. So using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, I'm gonna set my brow hair. I just stroke them upwards so it looks neater. I don't really put too much effort on my brows because I have bangs. I still have to make sure it's neat because, you know, if the wind blows and your brows are like... So I'm going in with my MAC Omega Single Eyeshadow. So this is my contour shade. I love this a lot. Fill up some like empty gaps, if any. I'm gonna contour my nose. I'm very lacking of this bridge here, so I try to contour a little bit more. And then, using a flatter eyeshadow brush, contour here. It gives off an illusion of like a more lifted nose. And here, bring it up a bit so the nose looks a little bit tiny. Blend out with your fingers. Okay, using the same brush, I will contour my aegyo style too. So why I say this look is very simple is because I don't really do much for my eyeshadow portion, but I still need a little bit contour because my eye looks a little bit swollen today. So I'm gonna use my MAC Single Eyeshadow in Soba. Soba has like a satin, like slight shimmer finish. It's a pretty good contour shade as well. So I'm using this eyeshadow brush from Fenty Beauty in 240. Goes on the end here and the inside here for the contour effect. I don't know why I'm mumbling. I hope you can hear whatever I'm trying to say. In. Okay, so I cannot give up on my eyeliner, I realize. Because usually I like to do this very clean makeup look, right? But I do realize that I look really weird without my eyeliner. So I still try to add this portion in to look more like myself. That personality is not there. You know, you can follow the trend and you can do different kinds of makeup look that is more trendy. But there are certain things that you still need to stick with. On normal days, I try not to do the eyeliner. But if I'm going out and I'm gonna take some pictures still, to make the eyeliner look a little bit more natural, I try to blend it out with eyeshadow. So this one is Espresso from MAC, and I just use a random brand angled brush to just go over the line. So with the leftover shadow, I kind of just go a little bit. Okay, now moving on to my eyelashes, I'm gonna get my lashes. These days, I like to use this individual bunch of lashes. So this one are self-adhesive types. I got this from Shopee if I'm not wrong. There's glue at the tip already. Just put it at the corner because my corner is a little bit bald. It's a bit long like this one. But it's okay, we can work it. Most people like to apply it at the bottom, but I do it at the top because my lashes are super stubborn. They tend to go down. So it pushes my lashes down. Blend them together. I'm gonna use the Heroine Make Mascara, but this one is the ashy brown tone. Okay, honestly, the mirror is so far away, I can't even see what I'm doing. Now we need to go in with the lower lash. I'm done with my eyelashes. I want to fill in a little bit more on my lower lash lines. I like to use a less pigmented liquid eyeliner. So this one I'm using is the Love Liner liquid in brown. Yeah, and this one, it's not so pigmented, like you see. Go in and draw this line on my lower lash line here. My lashes are long but they're not very thick, so I kind of need to go in and compensate with this kind of thing. Okay, so now I'm done with my eyes. I'm gonna move on to the most important part of this makeup, which is the blush. Running out of time, oh my gosh. I'm gonna be using this Fwee Pudding Pot. This completes the makeup look. I feel like all these are the base things that I need for my makeup. But for that trendy look, you know how everything looks so juicy and pink and everything ties together. So how I use this is, I take out a little bit of the product in my hand. So that is a little bit too much. So I just blend it out like that. The reason why is because if I go straight in, it's gonna remove all my concealer, my foundation and everything that I've done. So I try to just layer by layer go up. I like to apply it here. Just go in with my finger in circular motion. It's gonna look like it's nothing, but you have to keep doing it because it's the only way to not take away base makeup that you already have. You have to really be a bit patient for this because once you're greedy and you put too much on, right, you're gonna blend it right here. That's when it will take out all the makeup that you have. So if you are wondering why I don't just use the powder blush, it's because this one gives off a little bit more, I want to say powdery, that makes no sense, but it gives off this very like velvety instead of like straight up flat on your face. Because sometimes if I spend too much of the powder blush on my face, right, it's gonna be so flowery and it also stays on longer. Okay, so with the extra ones, I just do it on my nose here as well. It's gonna look like I'm a bit drunk. Then a bit on the chin, and most importantly, on the eyelid as well. So this is what ties the whole, you see, the whole color together. And the best part of this blush is that I can use it for my lips as well. So tie all the look together because they are all like similar tone. Okay, so I'm gonna use the silicone brush that I got from Fwee directly from here because it's on your lips anyway. Can afford to do it a little bit out of line. So with a small pointed brush, this is the Fenty Beauty Powder Light Diffusing Highlighter. Very natural, shimmery highlighter. So I just do it a bit on my aegyo-san, on my nose, the tip of my nose, on the cheeks. Okay, last step, this Hince Glow Balm. The best way to use this is not like that. Spam it on your hand and then you lightly tap this area and lightly tap it on your skin. The trick, right, is to feel as if you are not having anything on your hand. It's gonna do something for sure. So sometimes I like to end it off with a bit of lip oil because I want a glossy lip finish. I can't decide if I want that today. Okay, so that's it for today's makeup look. But yes, my camera is dying and I'm also late. So that's it for today's makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you so much for watching my Get Ready With Me as always. I'm gonna see all of you very, very soon. Maybe on a travel vlog again. Because it's soon. Bye!
아직도 난 기억이 흐릿하게 또 희미하게 나의